field as they roll off. We're getting ready to go here for EchoPark. Let's make sure the sound settings are updated here. I don't know. Maybe they'll just blow my ears off at the end of it. It doesn't seem like it's working too well, but why are the... I don't know. Maybe we'll get a random crank it up eventually. I'm kind of nervous for that, but you know what? Yeah, that's all the way up. We'll probably get a random crank it up in the middle of it. I'll turn this up to 80 and blow my freaking ears out. But, all right, ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and get on TV too. EchoPark 130 lap stages at lap 40, lap 80. Luke Zampi, he'll lead us to the start-finish line here. And let's see if we can make it more than 2 laps before the first wreck.
Green flag, green flag.
We are underway at EchoPark, otherwise known as Atlanta. Luke and Spencer side by side to start. Wow, this already might be cranked up. Everybody keeping it together. Come on, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my God, it's loud. Okay. I think the sound fixed itself. We'll go to 60. Everybody stay calm. Can we make it further than Daytona? Some moving around here to begin. Griffin finds himself out into the lead. Everybody kind of staying put here, which is a good thing. I turned the aggressiveness up a tad from the test runs, so hopefully that doesn't kill us. It could. It might, but let's hope not. We have made it further than Daytona. That's all I know. We are green at Atlanta. Make sure you guys are making your picks on channel points. The Brickyard is the second Talladega. Breakfast Ball Bush. Lead pack starting to creep out here so far. Let's go ahead and get everything good to go. Let's click on this. Hopefully the weather guys don't cause chaos. Well, let's hope so, as it already looks like if we go back here a little bit. Where are we? Looks like we're starting to get kind of a formation of one single line. Now this has happened in, obviously, in the real race. They usually run 2 lines, but like I said, the test run could be a little tricky here. Front pack led by Griffin, Spencer, Robbie, Luke, Cam. They're trying to pull away. Josh looks like he is that first car in the second lane here. Austin behind him, trying to make something happen. And they are right back and caught up. Jake Rogers way in the back. Maybe some early damage for Cheddarman. All running in a line. We'll see if anybody wants to make a move at all, or if they're all kind of complacent with just hanging out right now. You know, we go back here. This is really where some of the action is in the back. Your race winner from last week, Mitch Gale. He is running 21st so far. Turn my aggression up. We did have a kind of an interesting thing that happened was, look at this. Oh yeah, here we go. A little bit of moving from the outside to the inside here. We did have a computer driver blow up. I didn't even know that happened. Somebody's engine had blown last, or in the sim. Oh, Dan Chills looks like he scraped the wall a little bit. Let's go back and check out the damage on Dan there. Doesn't look like it's too significant. That right side maybe a little bit. Potato Cakes. Yeah, that right side is a little bit of damage there for Potato Cakes. Jared and Mitch make a little contact back there as things are starting to get a little bit more intense. People jostling for position. Wissy off my hand. Wissy's all over you right now, Josh. Excuse me. Josh Saunders cracks his way into the top 10 here. Griffin remains your leader. Spencer quite complacent, just hanging out behind him so far. But we do have a bit of fun happening in the front. Riley trying to make something happen on that outside lane. Not really going anywhere with Cam. Now we keep moving forward. Griffin still leading out in front. And Will, oh God, Coda and Eric by each other. A little nerve-wracking, to say the least, for anyone around that number 56 car as they start to get a little bit more loose. And we'll go ahead and run back through the track here. The 12 of Mackenzie Schilz running 22nd right now. Not a great start for that 12 car after starting in 12th. In the back, not really much going on so far. Move forward a little bit here. Everybody's starting to settle in and figure out for this 40-lap stage. Little 4-car tandem there, and then we got Coda and the rest of the pack here. Now look, Wissy kind of stuck right now in no man's land. Hometown of Oostburg. Race golfer number 1, thank you for the follow. We appreciate it here at the ISchilz Cup Series. Cars are on pit road. The one car on pit road. Who do you ask that may be? Well, we got Reeve and Dan. Now, we know Dan had an accident earlier. Looks like he's repairing some damage. Let's go see if anything significant had happened to Reeve earlier in the race. And Reeve has been on pit road for a little while here. Hopefully he's not watching, because God knows he'll probably blame me for that. Could just be an early aggressive pit stop. Yeah, just looks like an early pit stop. Maybe some issues out there for Reeve. So he will start a couple laps down. The 51 remains on pit road. The two-man battle here between Griffin and Spencer. Eric kind of has tapered off a little bit back here. He's battling with Ariel and Zach Coda. But for now, your leader remains... Oh, I hit the wrong one. Son of a bitch. Oh, I misprogrammed that, so... Well, we got to fix that. We have two of the same things, but let's just say he's currently first. And where is he in the standings? I don't know. Maybe these graphics were too much. They look cool, though, just to bring them up like this. Dan Schilz out of pit road now. Mr. Robbie Lapis trying his best to work his way up into the field. Bye, Reeve. So far, smooth sailing. Not a bunch of stuff happening. Just kind of split packs here. Some drivers back here just kind of running laps. Hopefully trying to get some good stuff going. You got Matt back here. Mitch, Wes, in that number 11 Progressive car. Little outside real-life NASCAR news. Progressive has signed on to work with work with the 11 team in real life. Josh is requesting to go to the pits early. The AI said absolutely not. Ooh, a little squirrely out of that number 12 of Mackenzie Schilz. Down into 20th. This group here is one to watch as it looks like things are starting to get a little squirmy, especially with more, forgot my beer in the pits, especially with more rubber being laid down on the track. Mr. Ben Newhouse looking to have himself a better day. The 36-year-old from Green Bay battling side by side with Blake Morse. Be able to get around him and take control of 18th place, no problem at all. But really, the race is it's kind of out front here. Dan Schilz, your lap car, playing a little bit of a factor, nothing too bad, but these two going at it. Spencer trying to go for the lead. No, he'll stay right behind him. Ben can take Blake easy. Spencer trying for it. No, he'll stay put for now. Goop, goop, goop. We'll see you later, Josh. Thanks for stopping by, buddy. Best of luck in the race. Griffin's got himself a fast car today, as does Spencer. These two have been dominant so far. There, Reeve is back out there with Coda. Reeve, remember, he is laps down, not on the not on the lead lap. Helping out Coda a little bit there. We move back into the field. Rafa and Riley next to each other. Those two had issues early last week. Well, not early, but they had issues in the race. Both of them ended up wrecking on the later half of the race. Blake and Devin now battling with Mackenzie trying to make her move to the inside of Blake. To the inside is the 12 and the 9. A heated rivalry, some would say, between Blake and Mackenzie, as these two go side by side. And Blake really going to run off the corner here. Still continuing to battle between these two, the 12 and the 9. And right behind them, the entire digital department, except me. We got Nick Whitwer and Devin Willems and Ben Newhouse. Matt Rabiega trying to find his way out of, some would say hell right now, running in 24th. My car needs to shift to 5th gear. "25 laps in, not a ton going on today, which is not the worst thing in the world." We'll go back and preview that little pack here, it looks like. Seems to be, oh, Jason into the wall. That 16 got up into the wall. We'll have to see if he can continue on without issue. Jason got loose and ended up hitting the wall. Relative, like, not, don't you dare touch Ryan Blaney Jr. Jason, he'll continue on for now. Let's go take a look at some of these back markers here today. Well, it's me, believe it or not. I decided to wear the Logano shirt, and, well, I am not having myself a good race. I won't lie to you guys. In the ratings, I was not ranked very high. So today is not the greatest day for myself. We'll see what can happen, but for now, we are running 36th, Jordan in 35th, and then just moving on upwards a little bit. Mitch struggling early on here, our Daytona winner. But things seem to be going off without a hitch so far. I know everybody would love to absolutely see this. AP running out in the 9th position. Alec Wissey 10th. He rounds out the top 10. Lakeman and Riley a little bit away as things start to spread out just a tad here. There is Robbie, and then a little 3-car tandem, but only 2 for position between Mr. Zach Coda and Luke Sampe. Cam's kind of running on his own. We'll go ahead and give Cam his flowers, showcase his lovely graphic today. 25-year-old from Manitowoc looking to put together a nice finish here after not a very good one at Daytona. I believe Cam was 38th or 39th, so running 5th right now. Not too shabby from him. Now let's move forward. Eric Seymour, another one of those cars that needs to have a good day to get back in the fight. Eric Seymour in the Hendrick number 5. He finished 40th, so he needs a good finish right now, looking great in 3rd. And the real battle is right up front, though, and believe it or not, we do have a new leader. Mr. Spencer Jukinewicz is now your leader. We'll try to make quick work of Dan. He wants to push Dan instead. We must have had an accident because McKenna and Paul Stino, they are currently out of the race. What happened here? God, I can't see anything. McKenna, what happened? Let's go live here. Here's what happened with Paul Stino, and Paul is out of the. Oh yeah, it was Reeve. So there was the issue why Reeve was down pit road. He makes contact with Tony and goes flying into Paul Stino, and Paul Stino's night all but finished there. Now, what happened to McKenna is the real question. I'm not quite sure why she was wrecked, but oh god, I can't see shit. Let's take a look here, McKenna, as to what happened. And was it Reeve again? Did Reeve take another person out? Reeve, his second victim. Who I said I drive like that all the time. Reeve has taken 2 people out this race. Unbelievable stuff from Reeve. We go back to the leader here. Still, Reeve the Hitman is a good way to put it. Dan ISchilz, they can't get around Dan. Reeve hates front row seats and planes. Enlist him into air traffic control as a gem with them. Kind of interesting that Mr. Griffin Robitek backed off there a little bit. Now, side by side, battling for 3rd place here, Eric Seymour and Ariel Rocha, 2 really close friends off the track. One with a kid on the way, and it's not Eric. Ariel, congratulations. Expected to have a baby boy in a couple months here. But the 2 are battling side by side for that 3rd position. And it will belong to Ariel to start. Moving back in the field, any battling happening here. This pack has been pretty close all race long so far. Jason hit the wall once. Noah's kind of fallen down a little bit here as we continue to move. This pack has really caught up, and we got a lot of fireworks happening back here. A lot of stuff happening. Now, everybody's wondering, where the hell has Indy been? Well, I'm just hanging out all by myself, having a sweet old time. Nobody around me, not a soul to see. I'm on a Sunday drive. I guess that's what we'll have to deal with. I don't know why Spencer doesn't just go around Dan, but apparently he just really likes Dan. Indy trailer is pretty much the only way to put that. All side by, or all single, I can't talk, single file, and then back here, a little bit more side-by-side action, a little more fun to watch. Go ahead and stick with Dooman here as he tries to make his way up into the field. He's currently 27th, battling with Blake and Ben Newhouse. Dan is throwing blocks. Spencer cannot get around potato cakes. Dooman, the 27-year-old from Sinking Spring, Pennsylvania. Falling back, though, a couple spots down to 29th. And he's sinking fast. All right, guys, one lap to go here until stage 1 is complete. And Spencer looks like he's running away with it. Spencer will take stage 1 bearing any contact with potato cakes. But that is all she wrote for stage 1. Spencer,
all right, man, caution is out.
Is your leader. Not just the name of the town, it's a warning. So we'll see. We definitely had some split pit strategies in the test runs here. We are going to have to make sure that everything is all good to go with pitting in the cycle. So once Spencer crosses that line, I'm going to throw a couple extra laps yellow on there just to be sure that all the lap cards get taken care of. As I believe Dan looks like he'll get the free pass being 4 laps down. He'll go to 3 laps down. Paul Stino McKenna, the only 2 out of the race today so far after Reeve, who's 5 laps down, took control and kind of took him out. One more from Reeve, and we might have to throw a black flag on him. Now, McKenna, that doesn't mean you can't come back. You're just currently in the garage working on repairs. Chances are you probably will. Probably will be done for the day. Like I said, split strategies here. We got Spencer staying out, but a lot of cars behind him coming down pit road. Zach Cota, he'll jump up to second. A lot of people coming down pit road, as they probably should. If it was real life, it would be the smart thing to do, but some of these cars are trying to play some track position. And I'm coming down pit road. I don't know, look clean to me. I don't know, McKenna's wasn't too bad, but batty down. Here they come down pit road. As you see how lovely they all get to their pit stops. It's a mess, to say the least. All right, let's make sure we do... Let's do 8 extra laps here, and then we can always change it to 1 once that's good to go. Spencer, or excuse me, Griffin, your first car in. He'll be the first car out. Now, looks like Eric Seymour jumped Ariel, who had kind of a slower pit stop. So these cars all start filing out. Noah Lakeman with a extremely slow pit stop. He'll be all the way back in 36. So we'll wait for these guys to catch back up. And now Dan ISchilz is coming down pit road, which I don't think he's supposed to be doing, but unless they gave him his lap back, we shall see here. Oh, they did. Okay, they gave him his lap back until he gets past here and then goes down 4 laps. Right? Is he going down 4 laps? I'm not really sure. I don't know. We'll have to see. Dan would get the free pass regardless. So we can give Dan the free pass if he's not down. If he's still down 4 laps, which I think that will be the case. Let me just clarify with that here. The 99 has the most stage points so far with 16. I gotta wait to see how many laps Dan is down or if this has worked out a-okay. Go Hawks. All right, what do we got Dan ISchilz looking like here? 4 laps? Yeah, 4 laps. So let's go ahead and get at his end of the line. Way by the 51. Go get your lap back. Can AP play GTA? It's either can you. Come on, you can work your way through, Dad. All you got to do is get around Noah. You have a lot of track around you. What if we switch it to... Will that get them to go by now when they file up like this?
All right, man. Light you back on the pace car. We're not going green this time. We are not going green.
It's rigged, Paul Stino. Well, yeah, Paul Stino's dead, so... All right, Dan don't want his lap back, so... Nope. We'll go down to 1 lap here. Quite frankly, it doesn't matter. Lights are off. We're going green. Or we're not friends anymore. All right, Paul. If that's how it's going to be. Stage 1, pretty much pretty clean throughout. A couple decent amount of cars stayed out for the end of the stage. Will that play a factor into moving into stage 2? We'll see about that. Your stage points belong to, I don't know because it's all changed now, but your top 10 is Spencer, Zach Cota, Luke Sampe, Wes Gallenberger, Ryan Kudish, Red Eschner, Josh Saunders, Jordan Kazanowski, Austin Wright, and Blake Bortz. When does the ISchilz Cup Series start? That would be a rival league. Wes is Drake May. Drake May. All right, ladies and gentlemen. It is time to get back underway here at EchoPark. Hope you guys are enjoying the race so far. Spencer will lead us to the start-finish line. Zach Code on the outside, and we are officially back underway here in Atlanta. Spencer trying to get a good start. Remember, these cars are on older tires. They will have to pit eventually. Was pitting the Indy nose ball. I try. Coda going high. Not going to work out too well for him there. Oh, it's getting tight up there, guys. Bobbing and weaving with these old tires. Spencer's going to go to the high side. Luke Sampy's got the door open for him. He's going to... Oh, Spencer's going to cut the nose off. Never mind. Sampy's car is good today, and somebody's dying.
Caution is out. Caution is out.
All right, well, looks like we got a big one back here somewhere. Jason looks like he's beaten. Oh, no. It's the man who couldn't afford a bad day. It's Eric Seymour again. Let's go ahead and take a look at what happened off the restart here. They're all in line. And it's just a big checkup here because, I don't know, it's just a big checkup. And things start going sideways right away early. Dooman gets in, able to save it and continue on. Ben's good, but unfortunately, Jake Rogers is the one that suffers the most. He spins out, and then Eric trying to do everything he can to avoid the wall, and Griffin was having a great day right off the rip, and unfortunately nowhere to go. He's into the wall, Eric's into the wall again. It's just been that start to the season for Mr. Seymour. He is damaged, but I believe is still in the race. Nobody officially out of the race quite yet. Doesn't have a lot of front damage, which isn't the worst thing in the world. So let's go ahead and get back to live. Eric will take a pit stop, as will, it looks like, is that Spencer up there? Spencer decided to come down pit road. Probably the right call. He'll get out there, but these two drivers down here for damage. Jake, not much damage, so he's out already. Eric, that rear end is a little beat up. I don't know if that will be able to be repaired in time. Paul wants to know who crashed him. It was Reeve Craig. Reeve Craig. Let's go find the right camera view. I don't know what camera view to use. Let's just do this. Chevy's Silver Camaro. Eric's still in the pits as they come around here. Eric in trouble of going a lap down. And Zach Coda, your leader for the first time today. And it appears that Eric will, unfortunately, go a lap down and possibly more. So they all get set up, getting ready to go back green next time by. Eric looks like he remains on pit road, needed a good day. The rear end's a little beat up, not the first time Eric's heard that. But how about the kid himself, Zach Cota? Your leader right now. Needed a good day. Well, you don't want to go 40th, 38th right away. UAB would be so proud. Spencer, you went down pit road. You decided to pit at that caution. Not a bad idea considering everybody will have to pit at least one more time. But starting to get back underway here. 51 laps into the race so far. Eric remains on pit road. Paul Stino, McKenna Gallenberger, the only two out of this race at this time. Pace car is in. Zach Cota will bring us to the green flag. And guess what, ladies?
Green, green, green.
We're underway. Back underway at EchoPark. Outside line stacks up a little bit. Brad with a really bad start up there. Cota and Luke Sampe side by side. Jordan battling up there. Wes, Blake also in contention early on here. Lunch pail update before you're up. Let's go take a look at it. Lunch pail update off the restart. Lunch pail's in the back. Lunch pail had recently pitted. Lunch pail is running. 33rd lunch pail. 33rd lunch pail. Jordan Kazanowski moves to the lead for the first time today. Who would have saw that one coming? Luke and Cota get awfully close here. Wissy split right in the middle. No help by him. Blake Boris trying to push Cota to the front. Hoping Cota drops down, and that leaves Blake and Matt and Ryan Kudish on the outside lane. Sam Stewart trying to find his way there. Ryan Kudish is in the middle. Blake trying to help him out a little bit. Kudish remains there, and we got another caution. Who is dead back here? We have another wreck, and it looks like Josh Saunders is going back to the garage. Possibly another stack up here. Let's take a look. It seems to be an ongoing issue right now. Yeah, we had it. Here was the start. Ironically, we have Hope stacked up, nowhere to go, into Brad, and absolutely takes out Josh Saunders. His day is absolutely done. And then more happening in the back here. After that wreck, we have Alec Wissy, who I believe it's just all based on the stack up there. Ends up going right into Robbie. So Robbie's got a beat up front end. And then what ended up happening to Jake Rogers? How did we end up here? Reeve just making his mark on this race today. Lunch pail able to make it through there. Riley, unfortunately, looks like he was okay, actually. So Riley, maybe a little bit of damage from Riley there, but that was the cause of the second caution early on here. Free pass belongs to who? Couple cars headed down pit road. Not too many, though. Yeah, Griffin with a beat-up rear end there. Riley will head down pit road for a little damage repair session. Reeve will head to the rear of the field. And free pass belongs to... who? Dan ISchilz. Well, Dan ISchilz is down pit road, so the free pass belongs to nobody. Free pass not working today at this track for some reason. Do you guys like this camera angle, or do you guys like the TV camera angle better? What do we like here? Do we like Like it like this, or do you like watching the cars individually like this as we rotate through? What do you guys want to see for this stint here? All right, no response. That's A-okay. A camera that doesn't show the murderer of the race, that's probably a good idea. Go ahead and switch it over back to the TV 2. Let's follow along with the leaders here. Swap the face cam in the game. You just want me full screen? Yikes. Eric Seymour, good news. He is back out on the track. Riley will officially go one lap down here. And I want to say they're having trouble giving Dan the free pass. Well, whatever. Eric back down pit road, I believe, for more damage repair. Riley, there he goes, Eric. So Eric officially back out into this race. Devin, not Dooman, back out there after the wreck that he was partially involved in. Zach Cota remains your leader. Zach Cota, Jordan Kazanowski, front row. My goodness. Pace car. It's off. Let's see if we can keep it clean. Devin Williams, Riley Engelbert, one lap down. They will get the free pass. We'll have to make sure that happens if there is another issue. But we are back underway here in Atlanta. Riley is probably eating a cheeseburger, as he says in the chat. He's probably eating one right now while he's waiting for his car to get repaired. Cota remains your leader. Gross on pushing Blake. You could dump him if you really wanted to. Jason holds on to it after a little bit of a slip up into the wall there. I ordered Culver's in the pits. Come on, guys. Hold it together. No cautions. No checkups, no cautions. Just behave. So far, so good. Oh, Luke Sampe up into the wall after Dooman puts him up there. Looks like he's okay to continue. Single file in the back a little more. This pack I am worried about, though. Luke Sampe had a speedy, fast car, and apparently the bottom lane doesn't know you can go around Luke Sampe. Dooman puts him into the pits. But the battle for the lead remains tight between Zach Cota, Ryan Kudish, and Blake Bortz here. Let's go ahead and get a little look at what Coda's rear suspension's looking like. All nice in a line here. We'll jump back to Dooman. This Dewman's on board right now, trying a little bit of different things with the camera. Somebody else coming down pit road here. It's Luke Sampe again. Dewman trying to make his way on the inside of Sam Stewart. Things starting to get a little crazy here, I won't lie. Matt Rabiega trying to crack his way into the top 10. Running 11th right now. Sorry, Chief. Ryan Kudish and Zach Cota have kind of run away from that pack originally. Both cars look just phenomenal. Zach Cota trying to defy the odds and win his first ever ISchilz Cup Series race. But Ryan, Hope, Robbie all right behind him. Looking to try to take his spot. Oh, I'm hitting the wrong button. Reeve and Noah working here, trying to get some momentum as they are running towards the back of the pack here. Kind of got separated from everybody during a little incident. We'll move up forward. Mackenzie all by herself right now. 23-year-old from Oak Creek, not having the greatest of days, but a lot can change early on here. Griffin was looking very, very good to start the race. Look at that front end, though. All beat up after that wreck. Unfortunately, it looks like Griffin's day is more than likely done, at least in contention. Riley back out on the track. He has finished his Culver's cheeseburger. A couple more beat-in front ends, but we move back towards some more fun of the pack. Spencer, he was getting used to leading things. He's right in the thick of it now with AP and Rafa. Last race winner, Mitch Gale. He's continued pushing forward very steadily, might I say. Move up towards the front a little more. Robbie is actually up to... Mr. Lapis is up to second place here. Two Toyotas battling it out for the lead. Wish I could disable the pace car. Ariel and Blake working together here in a little two-car tandem. Ryan Kudish and Hope in their own two-car tandem. Jared and Rhett kind of in their two-car tandem before the rest of the pack kind of really files in behind them, led by Austin Wright. The digital dudes is he looking to make it 3 wide? He was thinking about it. The near fall is, look at this, the near fall is 3 wide. All right, Devin decides, hell no, I'm good. Now, those of you who actually watch NASCAR, obviously this is not how EchoPark is usually ran. It's just kind of what we're going to have to deal with. Most of the other tracks should be pretty solid, though, I would think. Mr. Jared Kazanowski, he had informed me that for about the first half of the race, he was on the shitter the entire time. Quick update before we get too far into it. Zach Cota coming down pit road as we speak. Zach Cota is entering the pits. So Robbie maintains the lead now as Cota comes down pit road. So we'll see what kind of pit stop we can get out of Cota here. Luke Sampe's still down. Cota out of his pit stop. Will he lose a lap? Oh, no, he's just getting in. Never mind. Body isn't adjusting to all the gear, you know. So Coda will go down his first lap here right before the stage. And Noah Lakeman, also the next car in danger. Jared, speaking of Jared, Jared has entered pit road as well. Hope will dive down into the pits. Blake Boris headed to the pits now. Anyone else? One more up there. Who is that? Get back there. Get back. Jordan, it looks like. Jordan is in the pits. And that's just the issue with the AI is they're pitting right before the stage, so we're going to have to give some free passes because they are stupid at this track, I guess. Robbie and Kudish trying to finish out this stage here, 1 and 2, hopefully, for them. Been a while since we've seen Robbie at the front of the pack. But this two-car tandem, they're certainly rocking it right now. More cars coming down pit road, a slew of them, actually. Dooman's on the pits, Austin Wright down on pit road. Jordan, is that Jordan? Jordan just coming out of the pits. Blake coming out of the pits, trying to not go down more than the one lap. Eric Seymour running 35th, and here comes a bunch more. So pit stops happening right before the stage. Now, obviously, they don't know that there are stages in this, and that is one of the disadvantages of this Cup Series. They don't actually know that we'll be throwing a caution in 4 laps time here. So it might be, I don't know. We'll see what happens. I don't want like everybody to be a lap down just because of how dumb the AI is. Noah Lakeman looks like he's gonna go down a lap unless Robbie has some trouble. Maybe he sticks with this tandem based on the AI. Looks like that certainly could be a case here. But Robbie has looked solid in stage 2 here. Looks pretty content to keep Noah on the lead lap, which would benefit, I believe, Devin. 3 cars formally out of the race here. Paul Sino, Josh Saunders, McKenna Gallenberger, the only 3 officially out of the race. Believe Ryan Kudish has come down pit road or has died. One of the 2. Final lap of the stage here. Robbie looks to have it all but wrapped up. And caution flag will fly. Robbie Lapis, winner of stage 2.
All right, man. Caution is out. Caution is out.
Get them all stacked back up. We do have an ad break coming up here on the caution cycle. Go ahead and get everybody caught up. Ryan Kudish, you are out. Ryan Kudish is out. breaking news. He ran out of fuel. Ryan has run out of fuel. He thought he could make it to the end of the stage, but he couldn't. He's sputtering here. He's at the bottom of the track. Clearly all good to go for a pit stop. Says, I'm not pitting. I can make it one more lap. Ryan, you could not make it one more lap. And that's the end for Kudish. As he slowly runs out of fuel. That might have been an engine problem. I'm not sure. We'll have to see if Kudish gets back in the pack here. But focusing on the leaders, a lot of people are gonna take the. My NASCAR has more issues than mine. Robbie's going to lead them all down to pit road. Devin is going to stay out, take a free pass here. As well, a good amount of people. Yeah, I think the wave round should work here. Look at this. Nobody can find a pit stop. Yeah, pit road's always fun to watch. Just a frickin' mess. Oh, technically Coda should be the leader. Well, is he? Yeah, he will. He will be. I believe Coda will be the leader. Unless, I don't know. We'll see. I'm just gonna let it play. I don't know what's going on. I don't want to screw anything up. It's because the game is dumb. We'll see what happens when they go to 1 to go, and then we'll try to sort it out. I think I understand what you mean, Blake, but we might just, I don't know. I'm pretty sure I get what you mean. I think they'll all be able to, yeah. We'll throw one
All right,
more.
man. Light you back on the pace car. We're not going.
I'm not really sure how I'm the leader. That's going to be collusion, though, for sure. Because all these cars were a lap down, though, so then they took the wave around and stayed out. I think that's what the game's probably trying to say here. Mitch Gale having a rough run at things right now, currently 31st. Fuck him. Who should we ride on board with? Let's ride on board with Mackenzie here for the start of this. Well, you know what, guys? Why don't we do it right off the right off it here? It's time to crank it up here off the start of Stage 3. Everybody enjoy, because it's going to get loud.
Green flag, green flag.
All right. Hopefully everybody's ears are okay. Let's bring us back here to your leader. It's myself. Blake, that formation was because the lap cars are supposed to be on the inside when they come. I don't know. It's just something we got to deal with. It's not perfect. All right. Final stage, though. Only way cautions get thrown is for a wreck. And the big man himself, wearing the Logano shirt today, is out in the lead. You see, you guys see what that says? It says, it's kind of hard to show you, but it says 3-time. We got some issues back here. Not really sure what that was. I saw some smoke. Looks like everything's okay. Luke Sampe holding up a line of people. Jared and Blake side by side. Coda trying to get back into it. Some more issues back here. Rigged. Spencer, you're still up here. You still got a chance. Oh, all right. Whoa, Jared. AP and Jason working as a tandem here on the inside. The March 28th birthday boys are out front. Number 6 and 22. Ariel has been uber consistent so far. Was caught up in that wreck earlier. Completely split packs here, though. Blake Moore's trying to lead this pack up a little bit, but the split pack is kind of an issue. And Luke Sampy's just holding this entire line up, and they're too dumb to go around him. So you know what I say?
All right, man. Caution is out. Caution is out.
The caution's coming out. Race director's decision. Call it rigged if you want. But this should help out with everything now, I believe. The lap cars should get their ass to the back. Luke Sampy should be getting the hell out of the way now. And these cars back here should have a little bit of love. There was debris on the track from when Paul Stino died. Blake, you did not cause it. I threw it manually. You did not cause it. I manually threw the caution, Blake. You caused the packs to split? Where are you? It was Dan who got in the wall, and then everybody kind of checked up there. That's really what it was. You and Coda almost got loose, yeah, so there was something there. That's what caused the packs to split. So was that caution necessary? I don't know, but you know what? You guys are welcome. Coda's always been loose. I believe Nathan Himsel is getting the free pass, and we're going to go ahead and make sure he does get that free pass. Just make sure he gets the free pass here. Because otherwise, like now they would, I think he would be screwed and he'd go down pit road usually. But now he's got the free pass. So Nathan, welcome back to a chance in the race. We'll get him all caught up. I'm going to run to the bathroom real quick, guys. Stay with us. We'll be right back. All right, sounds good, Spencer. We'll see you. Welcome back to the race here. With Nathan all caught up, we are all set to go back. He is all good to go. Nathan's back on the lead lap. A couple lap cars down there that are still running. Dan, Reeve, I believe Wes is the last car on the lead lap. Sometimes you just got to take another caution to sort things out. All right. The two boys born on March 28th, 1999 will lead us to the green flag here.
Green flag, green flag.
And we are underway. For the last time, maybe? We'll see. Trying to get around Jake on the inside. Everything looks clean off the start. Coda kind of had a shitty start, which is not the most fortunate thing for the pack. Everybody trying to stay together here. Hope on the inside. Not sure about that move early on from Hope, as she'll be kind of shuffled out if she can keep it straight. Noah Lakeman decides to go on the inside as well. Also a poor decision. I didn't even see Blake, your comment. Sponsored by Inside the Garage on WFRB Plus. Inside the Garage, 9:30 on Friday. Starting to get a little shaky. Everybody back in order here. Jake went high and Ariel takes advantage of it. The 22 remains the leader, but Jason goes to the inside now. Indy and Ariel will block that off. Mackenzie up there for the first time today as well. More shakiness back there. And this is much better racing. Ariel can't get down to block Jason. So Jason, what's going to happen with the 22? Blaney Jr. And Ariel will be able to block him off, but he decides not to. He wants to go for a run on the outside. Will Indy block that run off? He will not. So Indy... The high lane is now the preferred, and Ariel will drop down. Jason up there. Brother and sister working together on that bottom line. Team Penske. Jason drops down to the bottom. But Ariel assumes command of this race. Let's check out what's happening back here. The pack's still pretty well intact, although a little ugly. Spencer not able to get to that inside. Could do it now if he wants to. He will. Mackenzie went to the outside and is losing ground pretty quickly. Oh, Ben Newhouse up into the wall, maybe a tad there. Ariel Rocha, we said it earlier today, a father on the way here. What it would mean for him to get his first ISchilz Cup Series win today. Zach Coda, unfortunately, looks like we running two. No. Now let's take a look at this split pack now as things start to split. Well, they're trying to get back to a little bit better, but things are definitely splitting out a tad here. Well, we have a really strong pack of about 10 cars here. It's your top 10. Griffin is right back in it after being damaged. Okay, we're running 3 apparently. We're on lap 108 as we tick down the laps here to the end. 4 cars out of the race. Paul Stino, Josh Saunders, McKenna Gallenberger, Ryan Kudish. This front group has everything pretty organized. We are placing bets. I would bet on one of these top. Well, we're starting to lose a couple here. Jason McKenzie and Cam Schulander, are they too far out of the draft? It looks like Jason is good. McKenzie is in danger of, nope, she'll be all right. Now Jason's in danger, but Cam Schulander, he's right back. He'll be all right. Here's that second group of a couple cars. Things just kind of splitting up here. Matt Rabiega not having a great day so far, down in 28th. But all eyes are on Ariel Rocha right now as we have 21 laps to go. Ariel looked good at Daytona. He had a chance to win it before being caught up in a wreck. Push me, Eric. Eric's dead. Now, Tony and Jason are going to try to build a bottom line, but I don't know if that's going to work out for them or not. Indy goes high. He'll go, yeah, we're going to leave Ariel kind of out to dry here, and we could have a lead change. Here comes the 22. Will the 22 be able to clear him? Things are starting to get messy in this pack. It is no longer a single file line. It is time to go. It is time to win a race. 22 to the lead. Indy trailer made his come up. Indy was as low as almost last place pretty much, aside from lap cars. Here comes Ariel around the outside, though. He's had a fast car all day. The two are battling for the lead here on lap 113. Outside line with a little more momentum. Inside line holding strong. Namesake of the... Hey. Mackenzie, Cam, and Tony are starting to lose this group a little bit. But it's a 3v3 right now. And now 4v2 as Ariel jumps down low. He gets the lead back. Griffin looking to be aggressive. He's going to the top line. Indy will block that. And now we're back into a tandem. Jason a little slow, though. Could be between these four. If we want to get a check-in on how Matt's doing, well, he's having fun. He is by himself, hanging out there. Blake has fallen off significantly. Some of these lap cars are starting to look decent. Coda, he was running first at one point, down to 19th. The pace car looks good in pit road. But this is the main pack here, and Ariel and Griffin might have run away with this thing. This pack behind them will need to form a line. Tyson cannot be out there. Jake cannot be out there. If they want to catch them, they need to form a line. And one might be forming here. We'll see what Tyson decides to do. Matt's dropping oil. $11 laps to go here. Or excuse me, 13 laps to go. Will Ariel be able to hang on? We finally have a 3-car tandem back here. Until AP decided to screw it up. As soon as I talk about it, it's all gone wrong. Someone either pit or died. Let's keep an eye on the ticker here on the top. $12 to go. 11 to go, actually. Looks like it is a battle between these two. Will it be Ariel Rocha, who has been one of the more consistent drivers of the year so far out of the first 2 races? Or will it be Griffin? If I had to guess, I would doubt we get a caution. Still only 4 cars officially out of the race, so nobody has died. Now, could these cars behind build a tandem here and catch up quick enough? Oh, they're being dumb. They were catching him, but not now. We'll have to keep an eye on that. They're getting closer. Am I far enough to be in the draft is the real question. AP, look at, we are here. So now it goes from a 2-car battle to a 4. And now things could get interesting. Griffin goes high. Has Ariel been saving his tires? Don't yawn me because you're in frickin', what, 28th? And it could be a 2-car battle again between Ariel and the 22. The AI just has no idea what they want to do. And here comes the 31. I'm turning the volume up. 6 laps to go here at EchoPark. I catch you to help Penske win. And now Ariel is left out. Austin Pielsnick, the man himself. AP's looking for his first win. The big doofus. But Ariel said, hold on. I worked my tail off to be up here. They are just interchanging out of these 4. Who will be the leader on the last lap? 4 to go here, guys, at EchoPark. Ariel trying to keep AP behind him. AP looks outside. Griffin would need AP more than likely to go with him. The 22 has sort of fallen off. And that is a sight that Ariel likes to see. Is too wide behind him. Griffin will pass AP. There was no caution. Settle down. Now Griffin will go for the lead here. 2 laps to go. He's trying to make his move. Is it too early? Ariel back to the lead. Into 3 and 4. This is it, ladies and gentlemen, for all the marbles here at EchoPark. 1 lap remains. Can Ariel hold on? Will Griffin make a move? Does AP have enough in him? It's close here. Griffin going to go to the inside. Griffin's going to try to make the move. AP helping Ariel, though. Ariel going to stay out front into 3. And that might be all she wrote there. Ariel Rocha coming out of 4 for the final time today. Ariel Rocha, winner here at EchoPark. Griffin, AP, the 22, Jake Rogers, Tyson Reschke, Mackenzie Shields, Cam Schulander, Jason Walzak, Zellum, and Spencer Zhukinewicz. They end up with your final top 10 of the day. Pretty fun way to end the race. And just keep an eye on the ticker for where you have finished. Like I said, EchoPark, it was a tricky track to try and figure out here today, but I'm glad we were able to... no, nobody DNF'd, bud. Glad we were able to have a pretty fun finish there between the 3 of them. At least you finished on the lead lap this week. It's an improvement. That is absolutely an improvement. So that is all she wrote here from EchoPark. You didn't crash. Well, Riley, you finished 10 laps down. You might as well have. Ariel Rocha. Let's bring up his graphic before he disappears. Ariel, your race winner here. Let's see if I can get this in time. Winner at EchoPark, Ariel Rocha. Congratulations to the expecting father. A big win in the ISchilz Cup Series. And that, guys, is all she wrote. Let's go ahead and end it here. We'll take a look at the standings for the season. These are the results here. We'll run through them real quick. Ariel is your winner. Griffin, AP, top 3. Myself, Jake Rogers, Tyson Reschke, Mackenzie, Cam, Jason, and Spencer. Oh, here we go. Your top 10. Moving down on the list, Tony is 11th. Lakeman in 12th. Robbie is respectable 13th. Alec Wissy 14th. Rhett 15th. Lunch Pail Update 16th. Rafa 17th, Sam Stewart 18th. Coda had 20 laps led today. He was 19th. Hope in 20th. Dooman led 5 laps today. Oh, excuse me. No, he didn't. Lap 5 was his fastest. He's in 21st. Nathan Himsel down in 22nd. Austin Wright 23rd. Jared with a bit of a rough day, 24th. Wes 25th. Blake rough day in 26th. Ben 27th. Matt 28th. And then the cars that were those were all the lead lap cars. Then we had Brad in 29th. Jordan in 30th. Mitch Gale, your Daytona winner. He finishes 31st. Dan Schilz in 32nd. Reeve, 33rd. Tough day out there for Eric Seymour in 34th. Riley, rough day for you as well. Luke Sampe, 36th. And then all the DNFs, Kudish just ran out of fuel. But the other 3 incidents, Josh Saunders, 38th. McKenna Gallenberger, 39th. And Paul Stino rounds out the 40 drivers. So, season standings, first place belongs to... Is it rigged? You tell me. Indiana Shields leads the series so far. Here, we'll snooze the ad break. We don't need one. Indiana Shields leads the ISchilz Cup Series, ironically, by 1 point over Ariel Rocha, who is second. Griffin in third. Mitch down to fourth. And then AP, Jake, Mackenzie, Rhett, Hope, and Wes are your top 10. A couple other people, notables that are probably in the stream. Jared in 13th. Matt, you are running 16th. Lunch Pail Racing, 17th. Reeve is running 20th. McKenna, 21st after that rough finish. Lakeman, 22nd. Spencer up to 23rd. Dooman in 26th. Blake in 28th. Zach Coda, 30th. Kudish, 33rd. Ben Newhouse, 34th. Riley down into 37th. Eric in 38th. Sampe in 39th. And Josh Saunders, your worst driver this year, with 2 points on the season, in 40th. So, well, unfortunately, that is all the time we got for, ladies and gentlemen. I just want to say thank you for tuning into the ISchilz Cup Series. We'll be back next week for... Where are we next week? Phoenix? Circuit of the Americas. Time to have a little fun on the road courses. All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate all you watching, and we'll catch you next week.